So, this change in how I see transforms circumstances from a large, painful burden into something I view with compassion and interest. So I'm interested to see what the evolving creative process will bring for me to do in harmony with the law of love. That approach removes the sense of weakness and helplessness, and it replaces it with God's power and promise. Rather than my impatience making the situation worse, I can live in the patience of God. Alert to subtle changes and opportunities to transform the situation. That approach also keeps me from thinking I have to do this all alone. Heaven also sees these limitations and is already working to transform them. Transform not only the limitations in the other person and situation, but also the limitations in my human package. Realizing this truly brings freedom. So, step 3 in how to start seeing things through the eyes of God, begin to see how God's power is already transforming things and people. Now, you may not see things becoming more beautiful yet, not even more true yet, but you will probably see pressures intensifying to encourage people to change. So, if you continue expressing your true nature in alignment with the law of love, with this situation in your field of responsibility, you will see little things you can do, that help move things in the right direction. One of the best is express appreciation for anything, no matter how small, anything that's right. So, to do this approach, it really helps to notice what you are looking at. It's easy to focus on what's not going well. But turn your attention to what is beautiful and becoming beautiful. To help you feel the power of God, notice nature. How the sun glistens on the leaves and sparkles on water. How the skies are a deeper blue than in days of high air pollution. Hear the bird song. Notice the majesty of a sunrise or sunset. These are gifts to remind us of God's power. To feel that that power is working in myself, in everything, and in everyone. Some of you may know the phrase from the Bible, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." In other words, the pure in heart shall see truly. See God unfolding through the creative process to transform everything. So, to close, I want to summarize how can we see truly. Step 1, deeply realize I am not seeing truly until I see from true identity. Step 2, throw out all other strategies and focus on expressing your true spirit in alignment with the law of love. Step 3, notice how God's power is already transforming things and creating beauty. So as we do this, we can see heaven's magic, bringing us opportunities to help transform our situations, often in very light and small ways. So let's take these steps to see truly through God's eyes, through the pure heart of our true being. Sebum actually pointed to something that I thought, well, this really needs to be said. But there wasn't time before. And it was, in English of course, even if things go different than I expected or wanted, still I will be open and follow God's creative process. So here's how things can and very likely will happen in your life. I was doing so many things right, and then this happened. The spiritual path doesn't work. They will never change. Even I will never change. That's even worse. Yeah. So what we really need to see deeply is that when this radiation of love that we call the creative process is moving, which it is, whether anybody knows it or not, much of the time, the first thing that shows up is not going to be beautiful. It's going to be the things that have been waiting to heal, that are painful and dark and heavy. And when we see those in ourselves or in our interactions with others or in our world, it makes us want to give up. This is where we can't give up, because this is where God is just beginning to change things to beautiful. And God really needs us, you, me, to help do that. If it was possible for God to wave a magic wand and just change the world to beautiful, God would have done it a long time ago. God needs us to bring the impulse of love and truth that allows for transformation. So, in a way, more than anything else I've said this whole more than an hour, this is most important. Yeah. Let's do this together. 감사합니다.